It's James Holder for iFilm London. I'm at Millwall Football Ground with me. I've got former Millwall star Mark Beard. All right, Mark?
How you doing, James? You all right, mate?
All right, yeah. Just say thank you for having us down today and taking a little moment to show us a bit of your club. It's really been cool.
Yeah, I mean, Millwall's a great club and get a bad reputation, especially recently in the press and Sky Sports News and that. So if you guys down and film Millwall and see what the real people are about.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I found it to be quite a family-orientated club. Everyone's been friendly and offering me food all day, so yeah, it's always a win-win.
Yeah, it is a great club, mate, and the fans stick together as well. And obviously they've got that song "No One Likes Us, We Don't Care," and it is a case of that. And we all stick together, and players from past, present, whoever's played for them, it's like a drug. You come back week in, week out because you love the club.
Dockers Day, we're here today, something the club does every year for the family. This time they're bringing back the youth team from 1992. Hence you guys are here. Is it good to be reunited with your old teammates?
Yeah, it's fantastic. We had a real good team spirit, and I mean, it's you only get teams like this now and again. I mean, like we had the Man United lot as well, and they had a fantastic year. But I mean, the spirit we had in the team camp was amazing, and I mean, we produced loads of players that went on to play first team football as well.
Today Millwall will host Ipswich. Tough game for both sides, really. How do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, I think for Millwall, I said it a minute ago that they got the FA Cup semi-final coming up, so players are playing for places, and everyone wants to be playing at Wembley in front of 90,000 people. So for Millwall, they'll be out there and they're giving it everything. So I reckon we'll come away with a win today, 2-1. I reckon.
Today, I've worked it out. It's 21 years since that youth team. That day, do you feel a little bit different now? Did you think age has caught up with you, or do you still think you could get on the pitch and do a job?
No, your mind's always there. You think you could do it, but your body can't do it anymore. And I say, I'm in charge of a youth team now. My son plays; he's under 15 at Brighton. And I say, you've got to enjoy every single minute because it goes so quick. And you miss the camaraderie of being in the change rooms day in, day out, and actually training to do something at the end of the week. So once you've finished, you look back on, you've got great memories, but you wish you were still out there.
There's a lot of boys that will probably be watching this, young boys. What advice can you give them, Mark, on getting into the scouting systems, getting into a youth team? How can they get themselves from park football to contracted footballer?
You've got to dedicate your life to it. That's the most important thing. I mean, whether you're a footballer, boxer, speak to the boys there, Johnny Garton and Ricky Boylan. We just scored.
Got Millwall scored.
Yeah, so I mean, I speak to them. You've got to dedicate your life, and it's just purely through hard work, your desire, your hunger. Obviously, you need a little bit of luck as well, because if you're playing park football and you're playing well week in, week out, scouts will come and watch you because word gets about. So the most important thing is having that desire and hunger, keep off the streets, and just to work hard and just dream that you could do it. But you've got to live the lifestyle as well.
I'm like a young fat Paul Gascoigne in his best years.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to comment on that, James.
I would advise it. Yeah, so again, today you've been Ben Thatcher, great lad. What was Ben like to play with, and what was he like as a guy?
Ben's fantastic. He's the other one. He had that hunger, and he went on top level. He played Premier League for years, played for Wales internationally. Great guy, absolute fruitcake, as were most of the boys. They had that bit of a crazy game culture back then, and yeah, but it's just a pleasure to play with them, and still lucky to call him a friend, you know.
You once scored the opening goal against Arsenal at Highbury. Would I be right in thinking that?
Yeah, went to Arsenal, beat them 2-0 in the FA Cup. I scored the first, Mark Kennedy the second, and at the time Arsenal still are a massive club, you know, so to go there, and Millwall, we had 6,000-7,000 fans there. It was just a fantastic night.
Would you say that would be your highlight of your Millwall career?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, and I mean, people still pull it up 22 years later, they still mention it, so it's the highlight of my career, and as a Millwall fan as well, it's great for me.
So you've been a lifelong Millwall fan?
Yeah, I mean, my dad was, he's a Bermondsey boy. I was brought up in Elephant Castle, and come to Millwall as a kid, used to watch them, signed for them when I was 13, and left when I was 20, so I was here for 7 years.
What do the fans like when they see you out in the ground and walking about the stadium and stuff? They respond to you?
Yeah, they're respectful as well, you know, they don't all come up, but I mean, they just come up and say hello, Mark, and they always mention the Arsenal goal, always, so, but I go to as many games as I can, so, and if I see them, I have a beer with them and shake their hand and have a chat with them about it.
You've got your boxing match coming up. You're going to be having an exhibition match against professional fighter Ricky Boylan. What made you take that? You must be a bit mad getting in the ring with him, huh? Yeah,
I boxed from the age of 10 to 16 anyway, and I'll give up boxing to be a footballer at Millwall. So my uncle Tommy Arscott, he had the gym on a Oak in Dulwich, so quite a big boxing family. So
Maybe it's not as far-fetched as it sounds then, mate.
No, it's not. And I mean, but at the end of the day, it's for charity, and we're getting a ring, and we'll have a move about. And but any professional sportsman would tell you, once you've actually gone in a ring or once you're on a pitch, no matter how much you're friends with them, once you're in there, you're just going to...
Competitive streak comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, the competitive streak comes out and gloves are off, as they say. So, no, it'll be a good night, all for cancer research, and we'll have a good night. And
I'll be there, It's my birthday as well, May the 3rd, so you can buy me a Coke.
Buy you a few beers or so, yeah. It'll be a great night, and if you want to buy tickets, look at the Fight for Cancer website.
Well, literally, I'll just go onto the Fight for Cancer website and I can buy tickets to see you fight Ricky Boylan exhibition fight.
Yeah. And after as well, we got the boxing, and then after we got the there's a nightclub after. It goes till 4 a.m. in the morning, so a few beers after.
I remember leaving about 3:30, busted last time, slipped off.
Oh, I haven't got a busted nose or anything, so I can just sit and enjoy myself after. So no, but I'm really looking forward to it.
It's a great thing you're doing for charity, and well done. I think it's nice to see people in the public eye getting out and giving a little back. You know.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's boxing something I love just as much as football. So, and the boxers love their football as well. So you know what I mean. It's just one of them where on the nights, footballer v boxer, and we'd go in there and give it the best we got.
Well, Mark, I know I'm taking up loads of your time and know that you want to go and watch the football, but thanks for talking to iFilm London, mate.
James, thank you, pal. Cheers.
This is James Holder of Mark Beard for iFilm London. Thank you very much.